we've shipped our bikes over to Australia. We got them shipped into Brisbane and we've picked them up and we've ridden all the way up to Cooktown, just up by Cape Tribulation. And we're now heading back down the east coast, back to Brisbane, and then beyond that to Sydney. We're currently in Airlie Beach. As you can see, it's a classic 27 degrees in the tropics, which we're enjoying, getting out of that cold New Zealand winter. So join us as we ride the east coast of Australia on our 2017 Harley Davidson Road Kings. Townsville, and we're just heading out to get some gas. So I thought I'd just do a bit of filming. I didn't have the camera on last night when we arrived because it was raining. It's a bit sunnier today, but we're still expecting it to rain as we head further north. Oh, I've just been in the basement garage trying to get my carrier to clip in. It keeps popping out. And we're both just soaked with sweat. It's probably about 25 degrees this morning, but it's really humid. So as soon as you start trying to do anything with these leathers on, you just get wet inside them. It's quite unpleasant until you start moving, get some air through. So town is kind of the opposite direction from this, and we've done a couple of walks. We did one last night and one this morning. Such a nice little town. It's got a population of 180,000 people, and it's a lot of big industry here. There's copper, zinc, few big sort of mining industry. But this promenade goes all the way along the front of town. It's really very nice. Fig trees grow enormously here, and it's just mango trees everywhere. This is a region known as the dry tropics of Queensland. Even so, they get pretty hard hit by cyclones here. They got one in 1974, I think it was, that took out quite a few buildings. It's called Castle Hill over there. That big red rock sort of dominates the town. Captain Cook sailed past here in 1780, but he didn't come ashore. It was a settler a few years later that landed here. It was heavily populated at the time by Aboriginals, who incidentally have a claim over the whole of Townsville at the moment in the courts.
is a yellow Pahutakawa tree. I'm amazed by them because I didn't know they existed. But it really is tropical vegetation. Very nice. And there's a river that runs through here as well called the Budekin River. There's little tropical rainbow lorikeets in all the trees here, which are quite shy to see up close. And there's so many of them. They actually make a terrible racket in the evenings. So much cooler. Just got to get going. See the landscape's becoming more hilly, more sort of bush covered. That became a noticeable change coming into Townsville. But pretty much up until that point, it had been flat, boring land. Quite a boring ride yesterday, it has to be said. And we had to ride through a bit of very, very heavy rain, which didn't bother us at all. But it was really nice when we popped through the pouring rain and looked back, and there was the most magnificent rainbow behind us. Done nearly 2,400 kilometres since Brisbane. It's quite a bit. 9:30 in the morning. So where Townsville is situated on the Coral Coast, we're exactly halfway up along the Great Barrier Reef. And apparently the snorkeling and the tropical fish life here is quite outstanding. But just over to the right is a huge mine of some kind. And we also passed one coming in, a big some kind of zinc refinery, some sort of zinc, whatever they do to zinc, I don't know. So there's a lot of heavy industry here. Apparently when Howard was Prime Minister in the 80s, he sort of ticked off a whole heap of heavy industry in, all over Australia, just like Donald Trump is saying he's going to do now, just to kind of kickstart the economy and try and take advantage of the natural resources. Also after Cairns, when we go further north, we start getting up into the tablelands, and that's where a lot of precious and semi-precious gems are found. And you can go and work for a day on somebody's claim, do a bit of digging, or there are common areas where just anyone can go for a bit of a dig. But they found gold and topaz and opals, all sorts of beautiful stones up in that area. It really is the land of plenty. On the A1, we're only had 20 k's out of Townsville, but it's taken us ages to get here. We've had about 10 sets of lights. We're both very hot. But it's good to be back on the road, even though it is the main highway. got about 380 k's up to Cairns. We ride through quite a few national parks today, so that should be nice, but it's still going to be on this kind of road. And the sky's looking pretty black up ahead, so I guess we just got to be prepared for whatever comes our way. These trailers that people pull around the country, and there's 80,000 people doing this at any one time in Australia. All the people down south in the winter come up here to where it's warm, and all the people up here in the summer go south where it's cooler. But they've all got their own UHF channel on and their name on the back of their vans, and they can all communicate with each other. It's quite well set up. The beauty of the A1 is that you can do some pretty major passing. So we're 70 k's into the 380 odd k journey. 20 past 10 in the morning. Really enjoyed the ride yesterday, and the day before that I enjoyed as well. It was really just yesterday. I don't know, maybe I wasn't in the mood for riding, or maybe it was just super boring landscape.